A few days later. Oh, the bot is flourishing. I still think you're Raging Bull. Shantae, it's good to see you again, darling. So you must be the alter ego of the white cat, huh? Don't take this the wrong way, but I was expecting someone more outgoing. Sorry to disappoint. Why would you say that, Doggy? I thought if I talked a certain way, I might gradually become more like that. Ah, so that's why you sounded different. Well, not that different. I was able to guess that she was the white cat. Or she is the white cat. I also didn't think Adol would find out the way he did. I'm just happy that you felt comfortable enough to visit as is. This bar was designed to be a secure location where monstrums can collaborate. You'll be safe here. Make yourself at home. Thank you very much. I didn't know the prison was in such a rough state. We'll need to find you guys a way to check out the other sectors. That's not all. I have new information to report. How are you getting all these information? Park, how are you getting these informations? Tell me! Not too long ago, I was digging through a list of prisoners for the past 6 months. I discovered that some people were detained despite having no charges, like Adol. For instance, they're arresting people who haven't done anything wrong? Those bastards! I wonder how many innocent people are there now. Maybe the entire prison is brimming with them. Oh, just 5? Currently at least 5 that I know of. Still, that's too many falsely convicted citizens to be a simple fast pass. Your friend, is he one of them? Yes, unfortunately. What if we break into the prison? We might find them there. Ah, that's right. What do they look like? I'm afraid I don't know, but any information... How can you not know? I thought he was your friend. Are we not talking about your friend anymore? I'll be on the lookout for anybody who looks like they might be one of them. Okay, how exactly am I supposed to know that? Any rough descriptions? And here I thought Balduq was supposed to be a safe place. Speaking of which, I hear one of the monstrums is particularly dangerous. He will supposedly attack anyone bearing any semblance of a warrior unprovoked. Is he Hawk? The feral hawk, right? Oh yeah. The townspeople, I think, mentioned him. What was he like? Well, how to put this? He's aggressive and rowdy, with a bad temper to boot. Not really a great combination. He's not even afraid of the Roman soldiers or the hieroglyph knights. He's also been especially unruly when he gets drunk. So chances are we will be meeting him here in the bar, where there's booze. Now that sounds like a guy you lock up and drop the key into the ocean for. Believe me, Warden Balduq has been trying for a long time. The Warden is a virtuous man. Yeah, for the time being, Adol, your goal is to undo the barriers around the city. You should also search for other ways to sneak into the prison. I think that comes hand in hand. I'm coming with you. Let's go, Adol. More adventures to be had around Balduq! Chapter 3, The Feral Hawk's Fury. The Feral Hawk's Fury, the Feral Hawk's Fury, the Feral Hawk's Fury. I feel like that's a tongue twister. A Feral Hawk's Fury, a Feral Hawk's Fury. Adol, I nearly forgot. There's something I want to show you. Is this a quest board? I want the quest board. I want quests. What is that? What's with the lantern? What's with the lantern? It piques your curiosity, doesn't it? Funny story, last night on my way home from the shop, a woman approached me. $5 says it's Aprilis. I knew it. She was dressed in black, said her name was Aprilis, and that color, the green color, just screams Aprilis! Out of nowhere, she hands me this weird-looking lantern. The Lantern of Crossing, she called it. Said I could use it to help the Crimson King. with a lantern? Let's sound skeptical. Let's pick the skeptical choice. Hey, if what she said was true, then it must be able to do. That is what it's able to do. The Grimwald Nox you were just talking about, it's like an alternate world monstrums are forced to fight in, right? Apparently, anyone, monstrum or not, can get into the Grimwald Nox with this lantern. I don't think that's something you should just tackle into the wall, you know? If that's the case, that's dangerous. That's a dangerous thing to just hang around like that. So I figure So I figure, hey, what's there to lose? Maybe your life, doggy? If it's something I can use to help you, then it's alright in my book. Reminds me of the Isle of Seiren. Yeah, it's just like the raid battles at Castaway Village. Precisely! And that's not all it can do. This lantern can recreate instances of the Grimwald you've encountered in the past. If you think that's something you'd want to check out, come see me. Oh, so you're gonna guard the lantern? One last thing. Turns out there's a use for those Twilight shards you've been picking up. I just picked them up. Like, it's not like I've been picking them up everywhere. I just picked them up in the last chapter, like at the very end of the last chapter. With this lantern, you can exchange them for something that might come in handy. Like what? That just about sums it up. Keep giving it the good fight out there, alright? Don't I always? The Dandelion, a prime location for your hideout. Before you venture into the city, speak to your friends in the Dandelion first. Collaborators. Though I would call them conspirators. Companions who support Adol's monster activities will gather at the Dandelion. More collaborators will join as quests are completed and the story progresses. You can ask for help or receive rewards by speaking to them. Collaborators will spend their time hanging around the Dandelion. Make the most of Dandelion as the base of your adventures. Members of the Dandelion provide support during Grimwald Nox battles. Check party members and companion support skills under People tab of the journal. Support skills are enhanced by raising affinity levels. They're right. It's the Isle of Seiren all over again. So many exclamation points. But you know what? You guys know what? We have to save first. Alright, so let's go and speak with our collaborators, though I would rather call them conspirators. Let's do Parks first. Ah, that reminds me, Adol. Dogi informed me that you were putting together a map of Balduq. It just so happens that I too am curious about the topography of the region as a whole. So Parks is going to be the one whom will run for in order to get the rewards for completing the map, and we'll get those rewards depending on the percentage we have uncovered of the map. That's good to know. I'm curious what rewards he will be giving out, since, you know, some of the items that we've obtained used to be rewards for the map completion, as well as from Mishi, which Mishi is, for those of you who don't know, sort of a mascot character. You know, a Falcom mascot character. If you've played Trails of Cold Steel, you know, Legend of Heroes, then you would be familiar with Mishi. But yeah, I don't mind at all. I don't want to. I want to ask this, but I don't want to sound selfish. You are doing me a great service. Were I not a fugitive and a clumsy clod, I'd not hesitate to lend you a hand. You can give me hints, Parks. You know, like what places to go to. That would be helpful. Alas, I must depend on you to gather information in the prison. So yeah, complete your map by exploring, then report in to Parks at the Dandelion. You can check how much you've explored from the menu. You'll receive a reward for every 10% of Balduq you explore. Make a habit of reporting in often. Okay, so let's try showing the map. I don't know how much we haven't covered thus far.
Impressive as always, Adol.
Okay, I think that means we're getting a reward here. This map may very well be the paradigm for cartography in the region.
Not much, but here.
What do we get? Rice potion. I don't know what that's for. That's a new one for me. Do show me your map again once you've made more progress. Best of luck, Adol. So when you plan, or if you plan to play the game on nightmare mode and, you know, above, talking to Parks and showing your map to him is gonna make a difference. Let's talk to... Does he have anything else to say? The unjust incarcerations and the hawk are both troubling matters. Despite that, we must persevere. I would be out investigating myself if I wasn't a fugitive. Forgive me for being unable to share your burden, but you're the only one who can enter the prison. Well, I'm not the only one. Like, the other monstrums could possibly do it as well. Is there nothing here? Nope. No items. Right? Yep, let's talk to Dogi. Give me a holler if there's something I can do. Okay. Use materials to install and enhance relics to assist you in Grimold Nox battles. You can craft ritual relics to increase fiend durability or lure enemies. Okay. It's really like Lacrimosa of Dana all over again. Challenging Grimold Nox of the past. You can take on a previous Grimold Nox by speaking to Dogi. Reprisals will not expend your Nox gauge. Retry battles with enhanced ritual relics. Earn extra materials and experience points. Enhance your ritual relics and aim for higher ranks and scores. Let's see if we can build... No. Let's see if we can build anything. Ritual relics decoy. Disorients enemies by drawing them away from this fiend. So it's a lure. It's the lure. Enemies will target and attack nearby decoys. Decoy durabilities will display beneath fiend durability during battle. Decoys can be destroyed but will fully restore at the end of the battle. Enhancing decoys increases durability and the number installed. Surviving decoys are added to your total score.
What do you want to make?
So we can upgrade this fiend and also create decoys. Let's go and upgrade.
What do you think? Let's do that. What do you think? Leave it to me. What do you think? Let's do that. That's a wrap. Okay,
one more.
What do you think?
There we go.
That should do it.
Wait, does Dogi have something to say? It's not just Aprilis. Feels like we've only glimpsed the surface of an ocean of secrets. Yes! At least we managed to secure a base of operations we can call home. Carla sure pulled through for us. This bar turned out better than I could have hoped. Anyway, you're going out into the city, aren't you? I'll keep my ears open for rumors about the monstrums and the prison. So yeah, so let's just recap what we know. So Adol gets framed and gets thrown into prison, and he escaped. Then met Aprilis, who gave him a curse, so he became a monstrum and he can use the claw thing gift. I forgot what it's called. But at the same time, we learned from the previous episode, from the previous chapter, that there is another Adol who is still currently being held captive in the prison, in the farthest depths of the prison, and that Parks is also looking for someone who has been incarcerated inside Balduq prison, but he don't know what that person looks like, even though he thinks of that person, considers that person his friend, which got me thinking if, you know, the Adol that is currently being held captive there is the same person that Parks is trying to find. But yeah, Shantae, what can you tell us? Hello there, Adol darling. As you can see, the dandelion is absolutely bursting at the seams. Hopefully it's not just a fad. We have only just opened. It'll be my job to win the hearts of every customers so they keep coming back. Do I get a cut from the profits? Like, are you gonna give me gold that you earn from this bar that we're using as a headquarters of sorts? Oh, that's right. You're going out for your work, aren't you? Work. You'll need to keep your energy up, so let me know if you're feeling famished. I'll prepare a fabulous staff meal made special for hard workers like yourself. It's now too soon to take you up on that. No, I think this sounds better. That sounds pretty good to me, thanks. But of course, my dear, you'd get tired of the food if you were always eating from the standard menu. So I thought you'd enjoy it more if staff meals were different than the usual. You know, it may be hard to believe, but I used to helm a kitchen in a pub once. All I need are recipes and main ingredients, and I'll make you whatever your heart desires. So basically, Shantae is the campsite version. I mean the campsite from Lacrimosa of Dana, since you can cook at the campfire. I mean the campfire from Lacrimosa of Dana, where you can cook. Oh, and we can't forget about the small shopping fee for the other supplies. What? Dang, it's not free? This is a business, my dear Adol. I thought you were helping me. We have a responsibility to maintain it. Yeah, but I thought you were helping me. There are other customers you can charge. Why don't you start with flour? With it, I can bake baguettes for you. I'm eager to see what kind of recipes you'll bring me, Adol darling. Bring ingredients to Shantae to have him cook for you. Preparing meals is cheaper than buying them from a store. If Shantae is unavailable, Yufa will prepare food for you in his stead. Supply recipes to expand the menu. Obtained recipes can be handed over to Shantae by speaking to him. Certain townspeople can teach you new recipes. Pack a few meals before setting off on your journey. So yeah, in Lacrimosa of Dana,
Suspense is killing me.
the food items were a godsend during the last chapter. Like the epilogue chapter, the hidden chapter, the chapter that you can only obtain if you manage to get to the true ending route. And also, they were pretty useful when it comes to playing Nightmare mode. Now that I've said what I needed to say, I have some paperwork I should tend to at the trading bureau during my break. I'm leaving Yufa in charge while I'm gone, so help her if she needs it, alright? I feel like while Yufa is in charge, Hawk is going to come bursting in and he'll cause trouble. That's just a feeling I have on where this is going. Hey Adol, could I grab you for a moment? Yeah, what do you need? Great, Shantae wanted me to show you something. What? Oh, the bulletin board, the quest board. Ta-da! This is where we're putting all the requests we get. What kind of requests? I'm glad you asked. In the past few days, the Crimson King has made quite the impression on Balduq. It's gotten to the point where some people want him to help them with things. These requests are posted right here on this bulletin board. Shantae said that completing them could improve the Monstrum's reputation. Whether or not you want to do them is up to you. But be sure to check the bulletin board whenever you come by the Dandelion, okay? So yeah, again, I'm going to be talking about Lacrimosa of Dana. It's not the most recent East game that I've played. That would have to be Salsetta, because prior to getting this review copy, I went back and played the game based from the story path that I shared with you guys during the first episode of our Let's Play. And of course, I played through Origins with Ace 1 and 2 again, beaten those again, and then I was playing Salsetta when the code came. So I have to pause, I'm playing Salsetta to start this one and to make content for this one. But I will go back to playing it, and I will, as I've promised, I think I mentioned it in one of the earlier episodes, that I would be playing through the entire East Library, barring of course East 5, because there's no official English translation for that. But yeah, bulletin board quests. Obtain information on new quests from the Dandelions bulletin board. Check the bulletin board to view the current available quests. Examining a quest with a new icon will automatically add it to the quest tab of the journal, which is the same for how it has been in the games that has introduced this feature or this mechanic. Postings will list the client as well as details about the request. Remember to check the bulletin board when new quests are added. Hidden quests, however, won't appear on the bulletin board. Interesting. I wonder if the ending will get depends on, these requests. Does these have some kind of bearing towards where the story might end or might go? Your friends at the Dandelion will now be assisting you in various ways. You must dispel the magical barriers in order to continue your investigation. Barriers are dispelled. What? Barriers are dispelled by overcoming the Grimold Nox in the Miasma Vortex. Go to the main gates and the Central District first, but keep an eye on the bulletin board. So yeah, just a reminder, I think this is a reminder of the miasma, which we've encountered in the second chapter. A miasma vortex will appear in front of a barrier once the Nox gauge exceeds... Oh, so that's what the gauge is about. How to fill the Nox gauge. Complete quest, defeat Lemmies. Miasma... I still can't pronounce that, so I'll just keep calling it Lemmies. Miasma vortex appears before a barrier. Vortices are marked on the minimap. Okay, so that's why I thought we just needed to clear like the dark pillars that appear in town, and clearing those in a specific area will call on the miasma vortex. Apparently that's not how it goes. Okay. Illness inquiry. Folks in the agricultural district have been taking ill one after another lately. We've never had an outbreak this bad before. Can anyone help us find out what might be causing this? Okay, that's hitting a little too close. Missing family report, not my family, just so we're clear. See, I'm a landlord and one of my housing units, tenants, have been missing for about a week now. The house, well, it has a bit of a, shall we say, history. Needless to say, I'm pretty worried. Come see me at the Fountain Plaza in the Central District if you'd like to know more. So the deadline thing here, the short deadline thing here, it means that we have to finish this as quickly as possible before progressing through the chapter, because if we progress too far, then the chance to finish these quests will, be gone. Alright. Oh, I spoke with Dogi earlier. I'm going to help him organize the equipment. I thought I could put my inventory management and finance experience to good use. Oh, you're so helpful, Krisha. I know that I won't always make the right choices like what I did in the shanty town, but if I do my best to help people with my flower shop, then I'll continue to grow too. And of course, I'm thankful that I have friends like you to support me. Yeah, that's what Adol is really good at, supporting his friends. So, we have like several options here that we can What is going on? Several options of what we can do. We can reveal more of the map. Oh, 35.0%. We have 10.759% total explored. But yeah, we can reveal more of the map and, you know, work on the side quests. Which, the side quests I definitely will be doing. Okay, what's this? I feel that this is a side quest as well. But as for the map, we can, like, work on it little by little. So yeah, let's complete what we can. Okay. As the sylvan bird retires to its nest, the field-born flowers retreat into slumber. Good night, my darling babe, swaddled in gleam of the stars above. May your dreams be ever sweet. Okay, so let's head to the agricultural district because we have a side quest here. Ooh. Let's go there. White Cat's gift is really, really useful. Oh my god, I fell down. What? Okay, just 80 more. Let's deal with this first before we start the request. Grab this. Strength elixir, okay. Let's first equip the new skill we got for White Cat. Go and then I keep exiting the menu. Oh, rice potion. It's for reviving. Can't remember. Has that been what it's always been called? I really can't remember. Because, you know, I in Lacrimosa of Dana, I just kept using mangoes to revive my fallen characters. That pain of yours hasn't gone away for a while now, Jake. Why don't you just go to the clinic already? I told you, I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine. Stop overreacting. There's no need to bother the doc over some belly aching. You say that now, but I know you'll change your tune the second it gets worse. Is everything okay here? You're Kaya, right? The one who put in a request at the bar? Oh, I suppose you must have seen it then. Nope, we didn't see it. We just guessed. Yeah, something about the people around here getting sick lately? That's right, whatever it is, it hit poor Jake here just this morning. Oh, stop it. What kind of farmer worth his salt cries to the doctor over something like this? Not this. What? Steady there, Cropper. Quit trying to look tough. Anyway, we don't know where this came from or how to stop it, but the Knights and the garrison both say they're too busy to investigate. Aren't they always? When it comes to the townspeople, that's always the case. Could we ask you two to try and find out what's causing all of this? We're on the case! Oh, thank you. Your help means a lot to us. Not at all. We'd never just leave someone in need to suffer. Hear that, Knights? You said the pain started this morning. Have you eaten anything unusual lately? Maybe it's something in the water. Nope, not that I can recall. I started my morning farm work the same way as always, with a fresh loaf and a cup of water. I think it's the water. It's always the water. It must be the water. I was thinking just the same. That bread would have been just baked after all. It has to be the water. Speaking of which, it was probably drawn from that well over there, right? maybe something from the mines has polluted the water. I'm just guessing. Because it's always really in video games when there's a side quest or sort of a story branch where people from a certain location suddenly begins getting sick. It's usually, you know, the water is usually to blame. But we use that well for the farm too. We'd be in big trouble if it were infected. In that case, it's probably worth a quick investigation or two. You should take Jake in to go see a doctor, Kaya. We'll go check out the well while you do. Alright, I'll do just that. Thanks again, kiddos. Sorry for all the bother. It's no bother at all. We need to complete this side quest for the Nox. But first, let's beat up these monsters. There we go. Another treasure. Barghest amulet. Oh, here it is. Examine. Well, here's the well, and a pretty well-born one at that. Oh, Krisha, are you doing this on purpose? I guess the people here never really needed to get their water anywhere else. There's something up with it for sure. You think so? I wouldn't know just looking at it. Call it my gut feeling. I can feel it in my jellies. But I guess the only way to see for sure is from the inside. We can go whenever you're ready. I'm always ready. Are you ready, Krisha? Go inside the well. We need the experience points as well. So we have to go down this well. So many enemies. Ah, Adol, look out! No, just look. So many enemies. What are these? Mushrooms? How did they even get in here? Forget it. Let's just get rid of them. Let's do that. For the Nox points. This place seems like a good place to train on using the flash guard. But maybe it's much easier if we only have one enemy to deal with. You know, if you're trying to like get used to using the flash guard, then that enemy was the enemy I practiced on. Just make sure there's only one of them so you don't get confused. Who'd have thought there'd be monsters inside this well? I did. I called it. They must have been contaminating the water. No wonder everyone's been getting sick. Are you gonna report that? Judging from the interior of the well, those monsters haven't been here very long. How did they get inside the well, though? As far as you can tell, the residents should be able to use the well like normal again. Well, that settles that for now. Let's go tell Kaya and Jake about what we found. Maybe they could think up ways to prevent this from happening again in the future. Because where did the monsters come from? Oh, look over there. There you are. These herbs will get that stomach of yours all better in no time. The pain should go away, but promise me you won't overdo things, alright? You should call it a day and get some rest. You're a real lifesaver, Doc. I'll be sure to take it easy for today. We can't thank you enough, Doctor. Oh, you're back. How did things go? You recount the strange events that occurred within the well, and wonder how the monsters got there. There was what in the well? You're telling me I've been drinking monster bathwater the whole time? Well, Jake, you're not the only one who's been doing that. Well, all's well that ends well. How many times have we said well? Now we have nothing to worry about. For now. I am curious though, just how did you two manage to get rid of them all? I'm an adventurer. The Monstrums did it for us. That's right, the Crimson King and the White Cat strode right on in to save the day. We're not really lying. I didn't even so much as notice them. They're that good. I always found them a bit frightening, but maybe they aren't so bad after all. By the way, Jake, I'm glad you seem to be feeling better. And, who's this? Oh right, Kaya ran into the dock here over by the main gates. And thank heavens she did. To tell you the truth, I could hardly even walk. Probably because you spent all your energy trying to hide it. You're lucky you caught me just before I'd gone to visit Dr. Eric. You're from out of town then? That's right, I'm a traveling doctor studying medicine across the world. Will she end up being a collaborator as well? Alright then, Jake, remember not to strain yourself. Take him home and make sure he gets some rest, would you, Kaya? Oh, you can bet I will. I'll keep him tied up in his bed if I have to. But before I do, I have a little reward for you all. These are from our fields, fresh as can be. I hope you enjoy them. What are they? 10 flour. 10 bags of flour. 10 pieces of tomato. Wow, they look delicious. Thank you so much. Think nothing of it. It's the least we can do to show our thanks. Come on now, Farmer Jake. Let's get you back home. All right. Does the doctor know? Sorry for not introducing myself earlier, by the way. My name is Saradhi. I'll be around town while I help out at the clinic, so feel free to call if you need me. Of course, it's probably better if you don't need a doctor. But I get the feeling you two know your way around a little rough and tumble. So she does know. Wait, what? In any case, I'd better go let Dr. Eric know about today's incident. I'll be seeing you two later. She definitely knows. Sarati definitely knows that these two were lying. Sorta. Wow, that's the coolest doctor I've ever seen. She seems really put together, kind of like Carla in a way. Which really makes me think that she'll be a collaborator at some point. But there's something else about her too. I can't quite put my finger on it. Anyway, that just about takes care of that request. Well, either she'll become a collaborator or she's with the knights. You know, she's one of the bad guys. Let's be on our way, Adol.
Alright, that went great.
Yes, it did. Ooh, we only need 40 more. Alright, I think this is our next side quest. Oh, are you perhaps here in regards to my request? That's right, you're Joffrey, right? We heard that some of your tenants disappeared? You two appear to be rather young. I have to wonder if you're up to the task. Then again, this could prove a rather pressing predicament. I can tell you more about it, provided you're willing to accept my request. We're all ears. That's why we're here after all. That's why we came here. Oh, thank heavens. I'll get straight to it then. You see, I own quite a few properties here in the Central District, but I haven't been able to get a hold of the family living in one of my townhomes. You think they've gone missing? Well, they aren't exactly the type to skip on rent and run off into the night. That alone is worrisome enough, but with all the talk of people being spirited away lately... Wait, spirited away? It's when people... Yeah, I know what that is. It's when people just vanish into thin air. Rumors like that spread in Balduq sometimes, but are they really being spirited away? Rumors are, of course, only rumors, but it has been a week since their disappearance. I was about to go inquire around their previous residence at Artisan Lane. I was wondering if you could do the same here, as much as you can, that is. Leave it to us. That I will. Many thanks. The town home in question is behind the Pendleton Company and the cathedral. Perhaps one of the residents near it will be able to tell you something. Perhaps they will. Thank you again for all your help. I'm counting on you. No problem. Why do you sound so worried, Krisha? Or are you just nervous? First things first, we should ask around. We can start with the back streets near their house. Are you nervous, Krisha? Because
what should I do?
He said people were being spirited away. I'm just working on getting our Nox up to more than 100. Oh my gosh. Okay, stand here, Adol, and then run. Wait, run? Oh. Oh, there.
Got it.
Run again, maybe? I just want to know how am I supposed to get to this marker right here. It's a landmark. Oh shoot. Oh no. Can I go up some more? Ooh, oh what? I can reach it. Wait, no.
Yeah.
There we go. Examines. Oh, that's interesting. New location discovered. It's like Assassin's Creed or Phoenix, the Immortal Phoenix Rising.
This is amazing.
Balduq Cathedral Spire. So that was what that landmark was. Finally got that out of the way. Okay, anything else? Oh. Forgot to get the chest, the Arca. Warrior Seal. Let's go to the back alleys. Let's start the side. Oh, here it is. Let's start working on request. Disappearances. You mean those people from the back streets, right? I bet it was the boogie monsters who took them. Boogie monsters? Yep, never heard of them, mister. They're these weird, murky monster things that show up in town sometimes. Usually they're invisible, but some days they pop up in the corners of the streets. People say seeing them curses you with bad luck. Are they talking about the monsters from the Grimwald Nox? The Lemmies? It's a pretty long-standing folktale here in Balduq. A few months ago, I would have considered it just a rumor myself, but after finding out about the Nox, I'm starting to think otherwise. Yeah, maybe the Nox has something to do with it. Probably. Have you heard? One of the families in the neighborhood disappeared just like that. They've got the worst luck, I tell you. Almost makes you want to move out. Yeah. The worst luck also, that's really not helpful. You know? We actually happen to be looking into the matter. Do you know anything that might actually help? Afraid not. The kids were always quick with a cheery hello whenever I saw them. One thing's for certain though, they weren't the kind to up and leave without a word. I see. Thanks for your time. So they've been kidnapped. Who would do such a thing? Okay, up here. Can we go up here? Pendleton's just a herd of capitalist swine. Money, money, money is all they care about. Ouch. I'm with one of the Pendletons. There's nobody here. Here lieth the might of the hawk, soar unbound in the endless blue, that even the most seasoned of soldiers tremble in thy wake. We don't have Hawk yet, but I feel like if we did have him, this would increase his stat, just like what happened, you know, with White Cat and the graffiti we found before. You want to know about that family that got whisked away? Well, the father was a smithy, and not just any smithy either. Apparently he got kicked out of the craft guild for making cursed weapons. Okay, this got interesting really fast. Cursed how exactly? How should I know? What, you wanted to buy some? I mean, he wasn't a bad guy or anything, but honestly, I wanted nothing to do with him. So he wasn't well liked. No way to know if that relates to the disappearances though. Or maybe the cursed weapons though? Do have something to do with it? Well, we've heard enough concerning rumors to last us a while, but no one seems to actually know where that family went. Maybe something really did happen to them after all. Let's check the house itself. Like, if there's a clue to be found, surely it can be found there. I agree, something about this gives me a sinking feeling. I think we might already know what it is we're up against. According to Joffrey, it should be at the end of this hallway. Alleyway. End of this alleyway. Let's go check it out. Yes, you know, before that, I very much would like to check out... Who's Margaret? All I have to do is wait here. Then again, it was just a dream. What are you talking about? Oh, hello there, mister. Are you new in town? Wait, no way! Dark hair, red scarf? You really did show up! Adol. You wore that disguise so that they won't know what you actually look like. I don't think giving this answer really helps. What are you talking about? Sorry about that. You probably weren't expecting some stranger to start going off on you like that. See, last night someone dressed up just like you appeared in my dreams. In it, he handed me some azure petals right in this very spot. Azure petals? We've been collecting them, so we know what they look like and where to find them actually. Huh, I guess that means you really are from out of town. There's this old fairy tale passed down among Gleans. It's said that obtaining azure petals brings about fortune and joy to their holder. Sounds almost mystical, doesn't it? Maybe you've seen them before? Yes, I have seen them. I have them. I've been collecting them. Wait, no way, where the heck did this come from? I was about to say they're nothing more than just superstition. Really? I have lots of them. Looks like I have no choice but to call myself a believer now. Your prayers were heard. Let's make it dramatic. You're telling me anyone who collects them is sure to have a life of fortune and joy aplenty. So if you find any, would you mind sharing some of their magic with me? Well, I don't have any uses for them really. I'll give you a nice reward if you can bring me 10 of them. Deal? I haven't said anything and she's already making the deal. Happy searching. So yeah, collecting azure petals. Deliver the azure petals scattered throughout Balduq to Marguerite. Marguerite is seeking flower petals said to bring fortune and joy. Find her behind the Pendleton Company in the Central District. Azure petals can be found scattered all about town. Use your gifts to seek them out. Marguerite will offer a reward for every 10 petals you deliver. Remember to bring them in as you find them. Okay. I'm not sure if I have like 10 already, but...
How many did you find, I wonder?
Yeah, I want to know as well. Oh, I already have 10.
You found so many.
Yeah, I'm surprised myself. That makes 10 petals so far. Now that's a lot of fortune and joy. If you say so. Defense elixir, okay. I can use that. By the way, my dad's a bit of an antiquarian. Sometimes he gives me some of the things in his collection, but well, honestly, his treasures are kind of going to waste with me. So keep this up and I'll see about giving them over to you as a little extra reward. All you gotta do is bring any more azure petals you find back to me, okay? Sure. You'll have no trouble, I'm sure. You are, after all, an adventurer seasoned beyond your... So you... Really, Adol, what's the point of your disguise? Everyone seems to know you really are. Jeez. Okay, let's try to get this treasure chest here and then head on over to the quest marker. Can we actually get a chest though? Where is it? Oh, it's over here.
A treasure chest.
Sweet, sweet remedy. It's an entrance to the Grimmel. Well, that explains things. I'll say this vortex leads to the Monstrum Nox. It seems a little smaller than usual somehow. But considering where it is, it's got to have something to do with that missing family. Does its appearance have anything to do with the whole cursed weapons thing? We should head inside it once we're all ready and prepared. I'm always ready and prepared. So let's go. Let's just go and do this. Oh, that ominous sound. Is the rest of the gang here? Or just the two of you? It's another Monstrum Nox, isn't it? It looks like it. If it really is the Monstrum Nox... Lemmies! They're here! This is no place for anybody to be. We have to go look for them.
This view makes me feel warm.
Oh. These are new enemies. Oh my goodness.
Not sure why.
Maybe because it's really creepy. Okay. Is there anything? Wait, Christian, don't kill them all just yet. Okay, nothing there. I was just checking. I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. Or try. I have to try not to miss anything. So I'm pretty sure that I would have to like play this one more time apart from the what do you call this? From nightmare mode playthrough. Because I feel like there's just so much to do and I can't put all of those things in these videos that I'm dishing out. Tito! Get back, Arsh! No, Tito, Arsh, I'm sorry. Don't give up yet. The Monstrums have arrived to save the day. Stay behind us, okay? It's Crimson King, it's not Adol. Who the heck's Adol? Krisha, we're trying to keep our identities secret, remember? Why'd you go and spill my name like that? Oh, my shoot. No mercy! See, no mercy. I'm just like spamming the R1 button to try to get in a flash guard, and I managed to execute a couple of them. Whoa, you did it! You won! You're the Monstrums, right? I heard about you guys. I hope everyone's okay. You're the people who went missing, right?
Yes.
I'm Tito. I'm an apprentice blacksmith, following in my dad's footsteps.
Wait, are you the... Oh no, you're just the apprentice, so that means your dad is the one who's making those so-called cursed weapons.
I don't know how my sister and I got here, but we can't tell you how glad we are to see other people here. Oh, this is my little sister, Arche.
Oh, it's Arche, it's not Arsh.
Gee, you have cat ears and a fluffy tail.
That's why she's called White Cat.
That man with red hair is scary, but he looks really
Well, I'm
strong.
sorry for looking scary, or Adol's sorry for looking scary.
You have pretty eyes, mister.
It looks like we didn't have anything to worry about. Hey, you guys are pretty good. Call me Gusco. I'm just a humble blacksmith, and these two rugrats are my kids. You saved all of us. You have my deepest gratitude. Give me my reward. Your gratitude is good and all, but I'd rather have a reward. I need those rewards. What? We've been here for a week? It didn't feel that long. I could have sworn it hadn't even been, what, a few hours since we arrived? Really? Then maybe time just works differently here than it does in the real world. Whenever we return from the Grimwald Nox, it's like time hadn't moved at all. I guess we should count ourselves lucky that we made it in time. This is so confusing. You're telling me, kid, you're telling me. But I wasn't scared at all because Daddy was here with us the whole time. Right, Tito? Yeah, that's right, Arche. Why were the Lemmys trying to hurt you, or what are you doing in a place like this anyway? Let's go with that. Oh, that. I reckon I'm here because of this hammer of mine. What hammer? A hammer? Our family of blacksmiths has adopted some unorthodox methods. That looks like something Aprilis owns or something Aprilis gave away. But yeah, our family of blacksmiths have adopted some unorthodox methods through the generations. This hammer is used to forge sacramentals, objects with the power to exorcise demons. I have an inkling that this was what attracted those demons. Are you gonna become a conspirator? A collaborator? Is that the reason why White Cat or why Krisha just blurted out Adol's name? Sacramentals. I didn't know you could forge things like that. But if the hammer draws monsters, then they could be... coming. Still coming. It's not done. Oh boy. More monsters? There's so many of them. Dad, let's get out of here. I'm sorry. What are you doing? I wish I could, but I can't come with you. That's right. I knew it, Aprilis, you have something to do with this. I didn't think you would get involved with this. We are in an incomplete Grimwald Nox. Until the source is eliminated, Lemmys will continue to appear and it will become a complete Grimwald. Do what must be done before that happens. You don't mean the hammer? Are you gonna do... I don't want to destroy the hammer! Alright, you have me figured out. Regret is a powerful thing. I realized that after becoming this. Wait. It's not the hammer, is it? It's Gusco. I just wanted to see my two rugrats one more time. I'd wager I'm in for real scolding when I meet your mom on the other side. Dad? He's already dead? Is that it? Gusco gave Tito his hammer. So Tito's going to be the collaborator. Maybe. I'm sorry, son. I wanted to be there to see you become a fine blacksmith like me. But I know now that won't happen because you're gonna be an even greater one. Arche, I have a very important task for you. Make sure your brother doesn't falter, okay? I'm just sorry I won't be there to walk you down the aisle someday. Aww. And with that, I have no more regrets. Oh my goodness. The twist in this request alone. No, you can't leave us, Daddy. Dad, what about all the stuff that you were gonna teach me? I've already taught you everything that I can. It's up to you now. Work hard and become your own blacksmith. I'll always believe in you two. And I'll always be nearby, watching over you always. I didn't see that coming. I thought they'd have to destroy the hammer so that we can't forge any of them, and we'll have to actually find them scattered around, you know, the dungeons, inside treasure chests, or being kept hidden by bosses. Dad, why? Why couldn't you come with us? Arshay, Tito, so that they now know who you two are. Explain yourself. Aprilis. So is their dad? It would seem he has relinquished his lingering regrets. Rest assured that Hammer will never call forth the Grimwald again. I leave the rest to you. That doesn't really explain much, Aprilis. But how did that hammer call it forth to begin with? Just what is the Grimwald Nox? That is a good question, Krisha. Adol and Krisha left with Tito and Arshay, comforting them all the way. After reporting the siblings' safety to Joffrey, they then brought them to the Dandelion. So yeah, we have 2 new collaborators. So I guess we'll be picking more collaborators as the game progresses, from not just story progression, but requests as well. So 2 years ago, your dad became ill and he... Oh, I'm so sorry, Tito. So they knew. Don't be. I wanted so badly to see him, even though I knew deep down I couldn't. I know Daddy's alive. He's alive and I'm gonna find him. Arshay. After losing both their parents, their only solace is with each other. It's a shame, there's no question in that, but what about the elephant in the room? Yeah, they know who you both are. Yeah, how did someone other than the Monstrums get into, or that as well, get into the Grimwald? Aprilis thinks that this was caused by Gusco's feelings of regret. Your meeting with the departed individual is ample evidence of extraordinary phenomena. It is clear that much is still to be learned about the Grimwald Nox. We have to do something before anybody else gets hurt. We've got a job to do, Adol. Yeah, we do. Now, why don't you admit to being the raging bull, Yufa? You're going to fight all of these monsters? You're gonna lend us your hammer, huh? For generations, my family forged sacramentals containing the power to exorcise demons. Maybe that's why all these weird things happen to things my dad forged. It got to the point where the other craftsmen ran him out of Artisan Lane for it. Even then, my dad cared for Arshay and me, no matter how sick or difficult it got for him. I know there were times he regretted teaching me to be a blacksmith, too. But after seeing him and meeting you, I know now what I have to do. I'm not a full-fledged blacksmith yet, but I'm gonna help you with everything I've got. I'm sure this is what he would have wanted. Tito? Me too, I'm gonna help too. For Daddy and for you too, Tito. You two wish to join our cause? Do you even know what we're trying to do? Are you even aware? I'm not so sure about this. You two are minors. Not so sure about what? I say, why not? The more the merrier. Yeah, I wouldn't, no, this sounds way too selfish. We'll go with this. Yeah, we can't just leave them. Yes, I agree with Adol. Children can't work at the bar, of course, but you seem to be helpful in your own right. We've got all to pitch in so that the Monstrums... We've all got to pitch in so that the Monstrums may fight at their very best. Best we give them something to do to keep them out of trouble. Maybe start a smithy? We can keep close watch over them this way. Not you two, Parks. Okay, you can stay. Really? You mean it? Yay! We can stay! We can stay! Hooray! But it's not going to be easy, you know. Official staff members of the Dandelion are expected to work hard, no exceptions. but we always help each other out. With teamwork, we can do anything. Yes, ma'am, you got it. And thus, Tito and Arshay became the Dandelion's newest recruits. They pledged to aid the Monstrums by contributing their unique skills. So there we go. 1,000 gold received. You've gained new allies, Tito and Arshay. You now have access to Tito's smithy and Arshay's warehouse. Tito will now assist you in the Monstrum Nox. What? Arshay's not going to assist us? Okay, so that's one. Should we tackle that or build up more Nox to unlock the other one? Tito and Arshay are at the smithy. You should go and speak with them. Okay. Okay, whatever you say. You came, Adol. In addition to enhancing your weapons, I can also forge accessories for you. Come by anytime you need some smithing done. Tito can enhance your weaponry as well as craft accessories and sacramentals. You can enhance weapons on hand with materials alone. Use materials and gold to craft new sacramentals and accessories by selecting craft sacramentals/accessories. And about those sacramentals, I'm not as good as my dad at forging them. The only way I can get one up to par is with a Rubik, a kind of blueprint for making them. And I only have the one that my dad passed down to me, and what can we make from that one? If you find any more of them, I'd appreciate it if you brought them to me. Of course I will. That's what I chose because we can find out what we can make after this conversation. Thanks, Adol. Don't forget that I can make other things too. Just let me know what I can do, okay? Give Tito rubrics to expand the selection of sacramentals you can craft. Sacramentals grant various benefits to the entire party. Hand any rubrics you find on your journey over to Tito. Got it. Can't wait to start forging something awesome for you, Adol. Okay, let's see.
And I'll make it.
Ugh, we need this. Golden hair pouch. We need this badly. Look at that. Gold acquisition rate. Plus 20%.
Let me know if you need anything else. I'm ready and ready
that
to
will
go.
be helpful. Let's
Time to show off my skills.
upgrade our broadsword.
Time to show off my skills.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Krisha. I mean, White Cat. I can't upgrade your weapon anymore.
Time to show off my skills. Time to show off my skills.
Oh, okay. So we don't necessarily have to buy the weapons one by one. We can just upgrade them to the next level. And if they reach the maximum level of that weapon, they'll transform. Much like how it was, again, with Lacrimosa of Dana.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Good to know.
Anytime.
Okay. Arshay's gonna be the trading warehouse thing. Welcome to the storeroom. Dogi said it could be the protector of the Dandelion storeroom. Fancy title. So from now on, I'm in charge of all the food and supplies that you guys collect. I was actually going to ask you to bring some more supplies from outside. Then maybe you could exchange them for even better things here. Sounds like fun, right? Right! Not really. Sounds tedious. Materials collected in a large enough quantity can be traded for materials of a superior quantity. These will be necessary to enhance weapons and craft equipment, so trade materials proactively. Let's see what we can trade. I'm not really sure what exactly we need right now. So, I usually save, trading for much further down the game, You can now use the map to travel again. Oh yeah, we can fast travel. Kind of forgot about that, to be honest. Okay. Is there any new side quests for us? No requests. Okay. Out we go then. I don't think we have to talk to the customers. So, where do we go from here? This is a graffiti for Hawk. There's side quests over here. Alright. We're going back to the shanty town. Just to check out this side... Like this is a side quest. I think this is a side quest. I'm also curious what this question mark is all about. Alright, we're now at the shanty town, so let's go and find where those markers are. What do they have? Okay, get that.
Yes, got one.
What do they have in store for us? Can't reach it just yet. We're still too weak to reach it. Okay, grab that Adol. No, you didn't. You're mistaken, miss. It's just a trick of the light. So yeah, if my guys, if my voice is sort of cracking or it sounds different, it's because I've been recording these videos during nighttime. It's the only free time I have to do so. And I've been staying up late for so many days just to finish these, you know, record these. So I think it's taking a toll on my voice. I'm not really sure. So if my voice really does sound different, you can blame that. Wait, the shop? Is the marker? Let me just grab this. Why is the shop the marker? If it ain't the flower shop gal, go ahead and have a bite. Shouldn't taste too bad. Thank you very much. It does smell nice. Here's the recipe. You can make it yourself if you oh! The recipes are already marked on the map. Oh, thank you so very much. Thank you very much again.
See you later.
Okay. Now that's out of the way. Let's head to the next one. La petite fleuriste. Little flower? Is that it? Is that the translation? Oh, Miss Krisha, you're back already. Yes, I wanted to introduce you to Adol. Adol, this is Hannah. She works with me here at the flower shop. She used to be an employee at Pendleton a long while back. Oh yes, I was delighted when Miss Krisha contacted me about opening up her own shop. I quit my job after my husband passed, you see, and I've been stuck in a rut ever since. I figured taking this job would be the perfect chance for me to start over again. I'll be minding the store whenever Miss Krisha is out, so do stop by whenever you can. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, now that I think of it, Miss Krisha, there is something I wanted to ask. Ask? You mean of me? If it's about the store, you can always tell me about it later. Well, it isn't exactly within the scope of the job per se, but I was hoping to ask you for your help on something, if you have the time, that is. Go ahead, ask away. Thanks, Adol. So what is it you wanted to ask, Hannah? Well, it's about the people living here in the shanty town, actually. Quite a few of them still have yet to give the shop a chance. Really? But I made sure everyone here knew. They know of a new store opened up, of course, but they won't even come near. All they see is the Pendletons opening a shop in the shanty town for God knows what reason. That misunderstanding seems to have led to a bit of a bias against us. I see. Will the Pendleton's name always cast a shadow on whatever Krisha does, I wonder? I can't say I haven't noticed some people thinking of us in that way. I never expected us to garner much interest either, being a flower shop and all. But be that as it may, our goal is to sow life back into these streets and their people. To do that, I'll have to foster a more personal connection between each resident and our shop. Not as a representative of the Pendleton Company, but as Krisha Pendleton. I had a feeling you might say something like that, Miss Krisha. Let me get to the heart of the matter in that case. There are 3 people who most blatantly avoid our shop. Cabado, Ivan, and Largus. They'd practically been living off the gold they got from, oh, those assholes. They got from all that White Cat commotion. What a bunch of pricks. Apparently they've been down in the mouth ever since she stopped giving out coins. So that's what's going on. That's what's going on. I'll just have to do something about it. But what to do exactly? Whatever it is a florist can. Whatever a florist can, huh? Drown them in flowers. Hannah, could you tell me a little more about those 3? I'll bring them each a flower that suits them. It'll be like a delayed grand opening sample. Oh, what a wonderful idea. Here, I'll tell you what I know. Please don't let me memorize. I'm not good with memorizing right now. With the knowledge she'd gained from Hana, Krisha selected the flower for each of the men. After placing them in a basket, she and Adol were ready to set off. Oh, thank you. I don't need to remember. Well, it's all you from here, Miss Krisha. Ivan and Cabado should be right around here in the shanty town. You might have to search the central district for Largus, though. I believe he manages a boating service by the canal, if memory serves. Thanks, Hana. We'll make sure we find them. Okay, Adol, time to do some customer relations. Okay, so this is one of those hidden quests. Okay, can we... No, can't, of course. I can't run up there. Let's get a good vantage point and also try to dispel some of these fagawas. Like, I feel like we can reach the top if we try really hard, but it'll be close. Okay, Cabado's down here. He's the drunk, I think, if I remember correctly. You're Cabado, aren't you? I'm Krisha, owner of the Le Petit Fleuriste. It's nice to... A little florist. I think that's what it translates to, the little florist. Like, well, if ain't the little Miss Florist herself, Pendleton must really be raking in the dough to open up a shop in this dump. I'd been doing pretty well myself, thanks to the White Cat, till recently at least. Give him a good smacking, you guys. Haven't seen her around in a while. Now I'm up to my ears in debt. Then maybe you shouldn't have, you know, used up all the gold coins you've acquired from her generosity. I'm sorry to hear that. I can't even get back to my missus in the country the way things gone. Only saving grace my life's got now is the old game and gamble. Oh, he's the... Yeah, I remember him. He was the one boasting about, you know, going to gamble and just letting his wife have just a coin or two, you know, from chapter 2. But you can't just go on like this. Even if the White Cat comes back, it'll only tide you over for so long. Her charity alone won't help you out of the situation you're in, I'm afraid. So if gambling yourself into debt is making you this miserable, maybe your real saving grace is somewhere else entirely. Eh? Krisha gives Cabado a petite pink flower. In the language of flowers, this symbolizes hope for the future. I may be out of line saying any of this, but just know that I'm in your corner. As for what that saving grace is, I have a feeling you already know. You really think you know it all, don't you, kid? Get out of here. You make my drink sour. Sorry, I'll leave you to it. She's not making your drink sour. That's your conscience doing that, mister. Where are they? There's the other one. You're that florist. What do you want from me? Well, look at his eyes. Pretty cool eyes. Well, I heard you'd fallen on hard times, so I just thought maybe there was something I could do to help. Ha, well, aren't you a nice one? But you really don't need to go out of your way for someone like me. After all, I'm already beyond a lost cause. Just being Lian means higher taxes for me than the Romans. And whatever wages I do get don't amount to much. Hard work doesn't really pay. Yeah, he's been saying this before, you know, even before the start of this side quest. I understand it's hard not to feel that way over just about any job, but you know, money isn't the only thing hard work is good for. So hang in there for just a while longer, okay? Krisha hands Ivan a dazzling yellow flower. In the language of flowers, this symbolizes a glimmer of hope. I just know you have a calling out there destined to make you shine. And if you'd like an example, feel free to stop by our store. Maybe we can help show you just how fulfilling a job well done can be. I'll think about it. Maybe he'll become a delivery person for Le Petit Fleuriste. Am I pronouncing it right? I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. I'm not really good with the French language, even though I want to learn how to speak French. Ah. Of course, no. Oh, that was close. Largus. We meet again. Huh? What? You two looking to get across? Not exactly. My name is Krisha. I run the flower shop in the shanty town. I wanted to reach out to you about it personally, Largus. Pfft, what do you want me to do with that? Can't exactly fill my stomach on flowers. Maybe I'd drop by if the white cat were still around to dish me some handouts. But now that she stopped, I'm back to working here on a lower salary than ever. Then maybe you shouldn't have, you know, neglected your work so that they didn't downgrade your pay. You got any idea what that does to a man's dignity? Crawling back on my knees after quitting? Oh, so you quit your job because you were hoping for more handouts? Really? It's all about the money these days. Just once I like to get by without working. That's laziness. It just goes to show how irresponsible the white cat was for what she did. All those reckless donations only made people worse off in the end. Exactly. You're getting real choked up about this. Listen, I'm just blowing off some steam, that's all. You picked the wrong person to do that to, you know, to express your feelings about the white cat's lack of donations. Good things come as scarce as ice in hell in this world, so it struck a nerve with me. No, there's plenty of good left in the world. You just have to look past the gold coins. Krisha hands Largus a bell-shaped flower. In the language of flowers, this symbolizes a return to happiness. I hope things start looking up for you soon, sir. I truly mean that. Oh, thanks. I guess I'll see about swinging by your shop when I've got some time to kill. Of course, we hope to see you soon. That's the last of them. We've spoken to everyone now. Let's make our way back to the shop. I'd have to travel back. Whew, that was a long walk.
I don't know what I'll do.
Welcome back, Miss Krisha. How did promoting the store go? Well, honestly, I'm not too sure I helped them. All I could really do was let them know how I felt. Turns out this sewing life thing is a little harder than I expected. You don't say. Miss Krisha. I know you can do it, Krisha. We're like cheerleaders. Thanks, Adol. I won't let this get me down. Le Petit Fleuriste is only just getting started. Making your dreams a reality is never easy. Word. I just have to give it all I've got. No truer words have ever been said, Krisha. Alright, I actually had an idea while running around the central district. What do you think about putting up a sign on the street connects it to the shanty town? I was thinking it could help bring in some much needed bustle around here. I think that's a wonderful idea. We still have some leftover materials from building the shop. Why don't we get started? Oh? Oh, would you look at that? Well, I'll be if it isn't Ivan and Largus. This is your first time here, isn't it? Well, I just thought I'd stop by during my break is all. All the way from the central district? Really? Ah, quit making such a fuss over it, woman. I was free too, no kidding. So I figured I'd come by and say thanks for the flower. Really now? Well, you're very welcome and thanks for coming too. Sure thing. Oh, we catch you guys at a bad time though? The perfect time, actually. Huh, so you're making a sign for the story, eh? Well, you've got me in a good mood, so what say we lend you a hand? I figured as much. Think of it as thanks for that flower you brought me. Are you sure? We'd really appreciate it. And we certainly wouldn't want to pass up so kind an offer. What are you gonna do, Kabato? The hell's up with this? Look at him, living it up. And here I thought I'd just end up window shopping. Chumps, the lot of them. Not long after. That's a cute sign. There, that should do it. Thank goodness the bistro gave us permission to set up this sign. This should make drawing in customers from the central district a lot easier now. Thanks so much for your help, everyone. I hope Kabato doesn't do something like vandalize the sign. Oh, it was nothing really. Repairing boats is half my resume. Yeah, I guess a job well done really isn't so bad once in a while. Aw, what softies you two turned out to be. Oh, shut it. Anyway, it's high time I got back to work. Yeah, you wouldn't want them to cut your salary even, more. We'll be taking off now. Best of luck with the store. See, Krisha? You made a difference in their lives. I know I still have a lot to learn, but it feels like I've managed to take another big step in my life. So thanks, Adol. I couldn't have done it without you. You're very much welcome, Krisha. Got more flowers.
Alright, first off, thank you so much for joining me in today's video. If you like the content of today's video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up to let me know and share this video to your friends, your family, and everyone you think would enjoy it. And if you haven't, please click the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel and become part of the Dreamer Tribe. And if you've already subscribed and you want to get notified whenever new videos come out, then just click on that bell icon and you'll get notifications whenever new videos are posted here on this channel. And that's about it. Again, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, and I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, you guys know the drill. Dream on, lie on. Bye bye now.